To the radio station!
Torches! Get your torches!
Game Awards. It's my favorite time of the year to catch some Z's while Kratos gives an 8-minute long acceptance speech only to be awakened by...
I think I want to nominate this award to my Reformed Orthodox Rabbi Bill Clinton. Thank you, everybody.
Who was that guy?
They've just been so boring in the past. Every single year, I have guessed correctly on who's going to win, and I don't think it's really ever been that hard to, which really just shows the amount of... Now, most of these games are not bad games by any means, but there is always just one that is really obviously going to be the winner. But this is the very first year where I believe that each and every one of the games nominated actually really deserves a spot. And I actually believe that there's going to be some competition this year. And even my personal game of the year may not be what you're expecting. Pretty easy win for Pizza Tower. I don't really play that many indies, and when an indie game actually gets to me, that means that it made a pretty big splash. I'm a big style guy in my video games. I like really off-the-wall, stylish and bombastic and I like games with a lot of showmanship. And this one has it in spades. That is such a cool art style. I love it a lot. Mobile game. Oh, content creator. That's cool. Multiplayer is what really makes Baldur's Gate for me. There's just really something special to how this game tackles multiplayer. The entirety, every single part of the game, you are with your friends. In games like Elder Scrolls Online, you can't even play the main story with your friends when it's Elder Scrolls Online, yet the main story is locked to single player. Don't even get me started on when they did that to Fallout 76.
Look how they massacred my boy.
Why don't we talk to my Baldur's Gate party about the game?
Who are you? Yeah.
I am Caspian. I'm a wizard. I got like white hair and I have red hair at the tips. It's really cool.
Stealth, like
Look at Tim.
what is Tim doing? Light skin stare.
Solaris? Yeah,
and he's a monk.
Okay. Yeah, he's a monk. And
None of us know how to use the monk still.
I'm still figuring that out. I just figured out not long ago that he's not proficient in warhammers. That's funny.
We've been using
No, he had a warhammer set as his main weapon.
I was
for
not
so
proficient.
long.
I
We were
know, I
wondering-
thought I was.
We were wondering why you basically just never hit anything. I'm a bard who's like kind of like a rogue, so I got the stealth stuff, so I got really high charisma, like +5 or something ridiculous like that, and I think +7 stealth or something stupid like that. So
The doctor. He was in he was in the forest, and he was like an evil doctor, and he had like nurses
like in the graveyard.
Yeah, he had nurses that looked like they were from Silent Hill. So he wanted to like do surgery on us. But I rolled like a nat 20, and I convinced him that he needed to do surgery on himself.
Right, yeah, it was in order to properly train them, he needs to be the one to train them, because he knows best, right? And then he's like, oh, you're right. You know, in order to properly train them, I should be the one to do it. And so then he like lays down on the operating table, and he tells them to like go ahead. And they have like these rusty, dull, like blunt knives, and then they just like there's like 5 of them. They just start stabbing him over and over.
You know what my favorite interaction in the whole game still was? With the hag. It was an interaction that I had. You guys You
But
were
we
off,
weren't even there.
no, you were off like selling something, and you were like trying to get something really good. And then
Oh, yeah, it was,
Solaris
like,
was doing like
hunting.
Solaris things. And then I wandered off and I was walking down the road, and there was like an old woman that was being like heckled by two guys. Now, little did I know that was actually like a very evil woman, like a hag. I had the option to either save her or walk away, and I chose to save her. That caused a fight with the men that were there, so I ended up killing the men that were there. Little did I know, she actually kidnapped a woman, and those were her brothers. So that I went into this hag's house, and then she took out one of my eyeballs and replaced it with like a hag eyeball, and I made a deal with her. And then we went into her cauldron to find the girl that was kidnapped. And it turns out that she thought that she was dropping off her kid at like a hag daycare center. And that, but it turns out that she actually wanted to make child stew.
Yeah, she was promised that she was gonna, if she like gave her baby to the woman, it was gonna be like Hogwarts, and she was gonna like teach the child how to be like a great wizard. And in return, the hag would like bring back her dead husband. But in all reality, it was like the hag just wanted to like eat the baby, and that was it. Like there was nothing more to it.
But
And so
there was a wand that you could bring back her dead husband with.
there's like this rotting, there's a casket, okay, like it's this wooden musty coffin, and she's like mourning, and so you just come out there and like, hey, I've got this wand, and it'll bring your husband back. And she's like, really? You're like, yeah, let's try it. And you use the wand, and then like the coffin, like this like rotten hand bursts out of the coffin, like crawls out. Traumatizing.
I know. Now, all of that came from one single interaction on the side of the road. One single talk with one single woman caused this entire branching side quest. You know what
it's totally
a side
ridiculous.
quest in The Legend of Zelda is? Go get some acorns, trade those acorns for milk, and then you can trade that milk that you got for cheese. That is the
I don't know.
That's the average Zelda side quest.
I can see the clear winner. I
Yeah.
can see the clear winner.
I agree. I agree.
Zelda.
Oh right,
Zelda.
right.
Yeah,
I like
yeah,
collecting
definitely.
acorns so I can eventually get cheese. I voted for Neil.
Yeah, honestly, I didn't actually know what character he played. Knowing that now, that guy actually does a killer job. All the
Yeah,
voice actors actually do a really good job. And think about how many voice lines they have.
Oh yeah.
Because
A lot.
keep in mind, like, we don't actually have this guy in our party. Like, we don't bring him with us,
No.
but like,
Oh, you're
in any
right.
interaction with NPCs, or nearly every interaction, at least with story ones, the characters with us will talk and have comments and
Oh,
stuff.
you're
So like
right.
the countless voice
No,
lines.
it's a lot of work.
So even like
is
the most
absurd.
obscure NPC, they have to have so many voice
Right,
lines just in case they join your
in
party.
mind, This is how many hours is Baldur's Gate 3? It's like 300, 400 hours of
Big
gameplay.
game.
Playing Baldur's Gate, how it's able to make it feel like you're playing like Dungeons and Dragons. It is a great introduction to Dungeons and Dragons. It is a
Definitely.
great way to like teach you how to play.
Yeah, I've
Yeah.
learned so much just from playing Baldur's Gate.
Yeah, same.
About the rules of D&D.
I've
'Cause
been playing.
We've played it.
No, yeah,
Yeah.
we play Dungeons and Dragons on the weekends, but Baldur's Gate has helped me understand the rules a lot more. I learned it all the way back in middle school, and I didn't really have quite the best grasp on the rules themselves.
Genuinely, this game, once you kind of figure out how it works,
It teaches you
really
how to
teaches you
play.
how to play. Like,
Mhm.
seriously.
But I will say right now, Lies of P has really cool art. It is like a steampunk Italian puppets and stuff. Oh,
Lies of
it's
P.
really cool. Google it. It's really
Yeah,
cool. I'll be right back.
No, it's actually super sick. I was thinking about buying it the other day.
Okay, so
It's like a Dark Souls kind of esque game. Yeah, but it has got some really
good.
cool art style.
So Baldur's Gate going from
I did
Baldur's Gate 2 to Baldur's Gate 3. that
Can you
is like
Google what even is
like a
Baldur's Gate
massive-
2?
Dude, Baldur's Gate 2
It's-
is like for Windows XP.
Really?
Yeah, no, it's a mess. I don't even know why they waited so long for a third game. But look,
No.
this is the old
My
game.
Goodness.
Windows XP.
That is very impressive. Yeah, no, I am happy that I voted for that. It was some gaming article that talked about how Baldur's Gate should not be the new standard for gaming studios because it's too hard to achieve.
What does that even mean?
The game is so good that it's unfair for
Yeah.
people who want to be lazy. It forces people to work hard, which isn't fair because not everyone wants to work hard.
Exactly. So hold on, let's knock out a few. Let's knock out Resident Evil 4 right away. It's a remake. It's
Sure.
not doing anything new. Super Mario Brothers Wonder, not really. It's
It's a Mario
popular,
game.
It's popular and it's
but it's not
it's
really something that would win Game of the Year. I think we can knock out Spider-Man as well. I think it came too late in the year, and I think it's not doing anything too revolutionary.
Did it?
It is
don't
another
know-
Spider-Man game, which is good, but it's not doing anything new besides the dual protagonists. So you play as both Peter Parker and Miles Morales. I think we can knock out Alan Wake just because it's
Yeah.
not that known.
Also,
that
it's an
really
Epic
leaves us
exclusive.
with
It's
Super
Epic
Mario Wonder.
exclusive. Minus points.
Man, that really killed the game. Making your game exclusive to Epic? Oh.
If Alan Wake 2 came out on Steam, I guarantee that the hype would be so much more and more people would play it.
Yeah. So anyways,
Yeah.
with all of those knocked out, we have narrowed it down to The Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom and Baldur's Gate 3. Both, I think, are excellent games, but it is no question that it has to go to Baldur's Gate.
Little spoiler for you, Gavin. That whole hag thing, it's not over yet.
I know.
Believe it or not. It keeps going into the next
No,
acts.
that is the moment that I fell in love with Baldur's Gate 3. The fact that one interaction with by saving an old woman on the side of the street led to me reviving some girl's dead husband as a zombie just really fascinated me, and that's not an experience a game has ever given me before. Baldur's Gate 3 is an experience on a whole nother level than just Tears of the Kingdom. Tears of the Kingdom, great game, loved it. I was there for the midnight release, played it opening day, it was fantastic, but Baldur's Gate is really something special.
Now, that being said, the Game Awards is not up to us, like many people think. The Game Awards votes actually break down to 90% is a jury that they have, 10% as community voting, meaning that the community votes that we just did only account for 10% of the votes. Depending on the people in their jury, if they are not that familiar with video games, they're probably going to vote for The Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom. So make sure to like and subscribe and possibly become a member if you would like to support the channel. Have an excellent night, and I'll see you at the Game Awards.
I said whenever I'm playing Splatoon and I see like a Japanese username, that is who I imagine is on the other side of the screen.
That is the guy on the other side.
He is extremely intimidating.
He's like that's
if I came up to him in an esports competition, I would drop out.
No, that guy would mop the floor with
No,
you.
no,